foreign phones anyway. Okay, so we have the capacity because of our equipment that you guys are here. We do so many things at the same time. So I am now live on Facebook, but what is also going on radio? Let me sit down. Okay, so what's going on radio is different, but we are also live on Facebook. Do you like that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you speak out, let people hear you. Okay, so I was going through the broadcast process, and somebody is blocking one camera here. This one. Yeah, move out like that. Exactly. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Okay, so I was taking you through the broadcast process. Now I am talking on this microphone, and you guys are also talking on the other side on the microphone, right? So from here, if you look at this, those of you standing, this microphone is taking our voices to this equipment, and it's called audio mixer or audio console. Audio. Say, the two of you sitting on the mic, say it. Audio what?
Mixer.
Or audio console. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So it takes your voice from the microphone to the audio console, and from this audio console, there are a set of cables here. It takes this signal to the next room, and the next equipment that this takes our voice to is called audio processor. It's called audio what?
Processor.
So the audio processor changes the format of our sound technically, so that it can transform into another sound type and then feed into the transmitter. It feeds into where?
The transmitter.
Yeah. So from the transmitter, if you go to the transmitter is an equipment that is designed to take this signal to the antenna. So our frequency, who knows our frequency? Do you know what an FM frequency is?
No. Yes.
Okay, who knows? You can shout from where you come close to the microphone and tell us. Who knows our frequency? Yeah, just come close to the mic. Yeah, you're on the microphone already. So our frequency is what?
Catch us if you can.
Okay, that's our slogan. So the frequency has to do with numbers. So what numbers do you have in our name?
98.5.
Exactly. So 98.5 is our frequency. 98.5 megahertz. That's for FM, the FM band. So at the transmitter, you see that it's tuned to 98.5 megahertz. And from there, the signal goes to the antenna. The antenna is at the tower, so which is outside. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And then from there, the signals get into the atmosphere. They're spewed into the atmosphere. Who knows what is spew? Okay, let me explain. Like if you spit, if you throw saliva, you've spewed it. Okay? Okay?
Yes, sir.
So it's going to fly. Tiny pieces are going to fly. So when somebody is standing close to you, they'll say, why did you do what? Or even if they sneeze, you see some tiny bits of water settling on you, right? Yes. So it means they have spewed something in the air. So that is the same thing the radio signal does from the transmitter to the antenna. They're spewed into the atmosphere. And that is the time that your radio is designed with its own antenna, that when you tune 98.5 in your car or at home with your parents, and then they are listening to Speed FM. Does that explain anything to you guys?
Yes.
You now have an idea?
Yes, sir.
So those of you who have been listening in the car with your parents when you are going to school, how many of you? Yeah, you've been listening to Speed FM. So that is how it works. So the radio in your father's car has an antenna. It could be visible on the body of the car. It could be invisible. You may not see the antenna, but it is designed to pick the signal from Asking Radio, Speed FM, when we are broadcasting the way we are now. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Does anybody have a question to ask me? Because I'll take you to the transmitter room to show you the other equipment that I mentioned. But do you have any question? Anybody? If you have any question, or what did I just say? Who can, maybe not all, but who can tell me a little bit of what I just explained here? Who can tell me? Who can tell me a little bit of what I just explained, how radio works, how asking radio works? Any of you? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, you're closing your eyes. Can you tell me just something? Yes, come close to the microphone and say something. Yeah? Yeah, come close there. Just say something. What do you remember that I said, that I just said? Should I start all over?
No.
No. If no, it means somebody should be able to say something. Okay, let me just give a summary again, okay? We are talking on the microphone, which is this. This is the microphone I'm talking on. These are the ones that you are talking on, okay?
Yes, sir.
So our voices through these cables here, are you watching me?
Yes.
Connected into this audio console or audio mixer, okay?
Yes.
So it is also connected to another equipment called audio processor.
Yes.
Audio processor processes the signal, as the name implies, and then sends to another equipment called the transmitter. The transmitter has our frequency set to it at 98.5. Yes, so that's our frequency. So that it's only 98.5 that when you tune on your radio, you get us, because the transmitter is set at that frequency. So from the transmitter, the signal goes to the antenna via a transmission cable, and the antennas are on a tower, which is outside, is within the Spice Center, but it's outside the building, okay? And then from there, your father or your mother driving you to school can tune 98.5 and listen to Asking Radio in the car, or the radio at home. They tune and they listen because of the frequency and because of the transmitter, because of the antenna, and because of all the equipment that I've mentioned here. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So do you have any question now? Otherwise, I will ask another batch to come in. Yes, what's your question?
So from the antenna, how does the radio get to our parents' phones and the cars?
Okay, good question. So two things there from the antenna. What did I say? When somebody sneezes, what did I say? They spew what?
Saliva.
Saliva or something. So the equipment is designed, that's the transmitter sending signals to the antenna. They are designed in such a way that the signals, you are not going to see them. They are radio frequency, so you are not going to see the signals, but the antennas at the tower, they send the signal. So the signal is flying like pieces of your saliva when you sneeze. But you can't see them, but your father's radio is designed to pick. Now, there are some mobile phones that have an FM receiver on them, okay?
Yes,
Then some phones don't have, but you can receive online, because what we are doing is also online, okay? So
Yes,
that one, the signals are not going through the transmitter, but they are going to the orbit. Do you know what an orbit is?
No.
Maybe when they teach you geography. But of course, you know what a satellite is.
Yes,
So
sir.
satellites are in the orbit, so they're like some stars. When you go out at night, you see some stars are looking bigger than others. True or false?
True.
So these are some satellites, so they are picking the signal that way, and that's why you can receive us online anywhere you are in the world. Any other question? Any other question? If there are no questions, the other group should come in. Questions? Okay, no questions, and thank you, this group, for coming. And who would want to be on radio? Who would want to be like me when they grow up? Okay, why do you love radio? Why do you love radio? Yes, start from you. Yeah.
I love radio because it can people can express themselves, and it can go to the whole world.
You want the whole world to hear you. Who else has? Yeah. Come close to the microphone and say something.
I love radio because it passes great information to people.
Okay, passes information to people. That's true. Who else? Who else? Okay. The girls don't love radio. They love TV. Okay, they want to be seen on TV. They don't like radio. Is that true? Okay. So thanks to all of you for coming to Asking Radio. What is our slogan again?
Catch us if you can.
Shout it.
Catch us if you can.
Exactly. Catch us if you can. We are at an amazing speed, so catch us if you can. Thank you guys for coming, and I would love to have the other group. Okay? Nice to have you.